Okay.
So I'll just give a little bit of a discussion because we are flying most universities in the UK. So all these students do aeronautical engineering as a bachelor's undergraduate degree, but they actually need a practical laboratory investigators. It's really quite universities all around the UK. So for those who live down in South Wales, you're actually flying students from the University of the South West of England. So I'll take you on board. Please watch my head. It's not a lot of headroom.
Yeah.
But,
Sorry. What you had? What you had? She's got it's my place. Okay, all the time.
start at row 3. Hello.
Hello.
Start in row 3. Please mind your heads.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you're very welcome.
You can follow. You can go.
It's okay. I'm going to stay here so I can talk to
Okay,
people.
yeah, he's
So
gonna
if you'd
stay
like
here.
to, if you'd like to.
We can sit there. He can speak to here.
No problem.
সামনে চলে যাচ্ছে
Okay, and because of time, I thought I'll just explain
Yeah,
what
please.
we do. So, thank you very much. Thank you. So, as I said, all of our flying laboratories, they're about 45 to 60 minutes. We have a menu, if you like, a variety of lessons that we can provide. So some of these I work with Dr. Mushfiq on, for example, control and stability. We want to get over to the students the crucial importance of weight and balance, and particularly longitudinal static stability. Okay, so what we do is we fly different groups with different seating arrangements. So the way we change the central gravity is actually by moving students. That's the only way we can do it. We have no baggage, no cargo in the back. So some flights we load the students in the rear seats, sometimes in the forward seats. And that gives us a variation within a safe envelope of the central gravity. What we're particularly interested then is the pitching moment due to change of angle of attack. So the pilots will fly at different speeds. That will give us a different angle of attack, alpha, and we're assessing the pitching moment at each of those different angles of attack. The students then, after they've gathered the data, they'll go home, they'll go back to their universities, they'll do analysis and they'll be assessed as part of their degree. We also do dynamic modes. So for that, we normally do about 5 different modes. These include the short period pitching oscillation, which is a very short, sharp pitch input disturbance. So the pilot is literally at the front of the aircraft, pulling back very suddenly on the controls. That changes the angle of attack very dramatically but very quickly. The aircraft, because it's stable, then initiates a pitching moment to oppose that input because it's stable. And what we try to instill with the students is the fact that this is naturally highly damped. What we don't want is the pilot to think, oh, I need to make an input, so therefore I will actually start making corrections, which would be very bad. There is a fault, or sorry, an error that can be made called a pilot-induced oscillation, where a pilot starts to make inputs, but then gets into kind of positive feedback loop, and the aircraft can diverge. So we don't want that. There's also the phugoid, the roll mode, the Dutch roll. People have heard of the Dutch roll, I think. Again, the input this time is on the rudder pedals. So we're moving the rudder left to right, and that's giving the aircraft side slip. And then because of the dihedral, the natural dihedral of the aircraft, we start to roll as well. So that's always quite a visual mode. Now it is stable. The motion, when the pilot stops moving the rudder, the motion dies away. but in fact we then demonstrate the yaw damper. Yaw damper is fantastic because it does what it's supposed to do. So the second experiment we do repeat the exercise. This time we put the yaw damper on and it dies away really quickly. So that's quite a good learning experience, I think, for the students.
I must say, Simon, I should learn from you how to transfer this technical knowledge in a non-technical way so that everybody understands it. You're doing a fantastic
That's
job.
very kind of you. So we're offering quite a variety of experiments. So for example, today we're doing a climb experiment, which doesn't sound very exciting, but actually what we're going to do is show the students the different rates of climb and angles of climb. So the rate of climb is measured in feet per minute vertically. The angle of climb obviously is like the trajectory, and so we'll start at 5,000 and go up to 15,000 feet, and at different speeds we'll climb at different rates. The students this morning didn't appreciate it, but we climbed at 143 knots, which is our minimum drag speed. So they will have got the best performance of all the groups. So they don't really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, is that okay?
Okay.
Happy to
Thank you very much, Simon. I think,
you're on a schedule.
yes, so very much.
মুশফিক ভাই ক্যান অ্যাকচুয়ালি মেয়র মহোদয় কি ওখানে গিয়ে একটু দেখতে পারি যে
Can you just get in and have a look at the cockpit?
প্লিজ
Please don't touch anything. But
Yeah.
please
It's a very thin in space.
Head careful, mind the step as well.
do it.
একটু বসে একটু ছবি নিয়ে
All the motion.
বসে বসে যান পাইলটের সিটে সিটে বসেন
Left it.
Yeah. So we are.
আচ্ছা